Okay, going back to that breaking news that we've been covering all afternoon, we do have an update right now.
Yeah, CP24's Melissa Duggan joins us live from the scene on Mallard Road with that update. What can you tell us, Melissa?
First of all, we have to start off by saying all the kids are safe, but we can now confirm that 3 adults are deceased. They were in the lobby of an office space at this school. That's on Mallard. It is near Don Mills and York Mills. And those 3 adult victims, again, pronounced dead at the scene. The investigation is ongoing. What we've been watching for the last little while here is a very emotional reunification. We are seeing children being brought out from a daycare at this school and reunited with their families in the parking lot. We're seeing a lot of tears out here. I'm with crime analyst Steve Ryan, and you said you would never thought you'd see in Toronto an evacuation by crib.
Yeah, that certainly was shocking to watch those babies being pushed out in evacuation cribs, but it's a good sign in this sense. It certainly does suggest that, well, first off, the school was in lockdown, and when a school is in lockdown, doors get locked, nobody gets in or out. The kids are all hidden away until the police make the area safe. The fact that these kids are being released to their parents certainly suggests to me, almost I would say 100%, that that school has been cleared and that there is no suspect in the school or around this area, because the kids wouldn't have come out if there was, and we as civilian people wouldn't be standing as close as we are if there was a concern of a suspect outstanding.
Now, word came of shots fired around 3:30 this afternoon. That resulted in a lockdown at the school. What does that mean, and how did officers go through and clear the scene?
So the lockdown, again, means that there is a threat in the school or near the school. Doors get locked. Nobody comes into the school. Nobody comes out of the school. The classroom doors get closed and locked as well. Blinds get drawn, and people hide. The children get hidden away until the police clear the school. The fact that the kids have been released in the last 20 minutes or so certainly tells me, well, the lockdown's been lifted, so that suggests that there is no suspect threat in or near the school, and the police would have cleared that with long guns. They would have had officers go in there with long guns, and the canine unit would have gone in as well, made sure that the entire school was a safe area, and that's when they decided to do the unlocking of the school and releasing all the kids.
And we did see older students. We saw teenagers walk out of the school wearing their uniforms, but it is those babies in daycare that are still being taken out by school staff at this moment. We do see this large police presence here right now. We do know that there are 3 adults deceased. Do we have any information about the suspect, anything like that at this time, or what this scene might tell you about the suspect?
So no information on a suspect right now, but what this suggests to me is that the scene is contained within this crime scene, meaning that it appears as though there's no threat to public safety. Otherwise, again, we would not be this close. The kids wouldn't have been released. Certainly suggests to me that of those 3 deceased, one of them may have been involved in the shooting, and this is why at this point in time, the parents are allowed to be close. We as the media are allowed to be close. Huge police presence here because they responded to the initial call of shots fired. And it wasn't until afterwards that you learn of the 3 deceased and the fact that they've cleared the school. There's no outstanding suspects at the school, and we're not being told to clear this area here. Public safety being paramount certainly does suggest to me in a big way that one of those 3 deceased may have been responsible for the shooting.
So no threat here at the moment. And I also want to mention, too, I'm sure there are more parents, more families coming out here to find their students, whether they're older, whether they're younger, in the daycare. Police are going to be setting up some TTC buses. We're seeing them pull up just now. That is going to be a place where kids will be located. They'll be able to reunite with families there. So they will be able to take more of these young people out of the school, move them to this safe place. But again, no risk in this area, and we're going to see more of these family reunifications at this time. But again, the breaking news at this moment, we can now confirm 3 adults are deceased, dead at this school. Back to you.
Okay, and again, this has been team coverage of CP24's Melissa Duggan, as well as CP24's crime analyst Steve Ryan. Again, they're live on the scene at Mallard Road, which is near Don Mills and York Mills.